everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me on the Cathcart Circle to give the brand new Class 380 a first look, because this is fresh off the presses. It's just come out literally about 6 hours ago. I finished work, I bought it, and we're going to be running it from Neilston up to Glasgow Central and having a look at the new timetable as well. So if you didn't know, the Class 380 released today, Thursday the 11th, onto a recently updated and remastered Cathcart Circle, which I've got to admit looks absolutely spectacular. I've always loved this route since day one, and the fact that it's been remastered and we've got a new train for it and new timetable and everything, I'm all for it. So yeah, I'm going to jump into the timetable because the old timetable still exists with the 314, so you get a new timetable with this Loco DLC. A lot of people were a bit confused by it because obviously the new update came out and people were like, well, where's the timetable? So I will jump into the main menu and have a look at the new timetable and compare the two, and show you what you get if you get the 380. So here we go, we're in the main menu. It's saying we've still got 208 services, which is interesting. I think that's a little bit... Oh yeah, you can see 326 on the new timetable and 208 on the old 2019 timetable. We've got 9 scenarios. I think these are the ones that came with the 314 initially, and we've got some... Is it 4 new scenarios we've got? I think so. No, it's 314. So we've got 3 new scenarios with this pack. I'm not altogether fussed about these scenarios, but yeah, if you like those sorts of things, then there you go, got a couple there. And then we've got a couple of training modules, obviously one for the 314 and the route introduction. So interestingly, there's not a 380 introduction. Right, let's jump into the timetables. Let's have a look. So as I've just mentioned, you've got the 2019 timetable and the 2024 timetable. The 2019 timetable doesn't change from the initial one, so obviously you've got all the 314 services, you've got a couple of rail tours and a bit of freight. And then you move across to the 2024 timetable, which I think has got another 120 something services, and you can see there's a whole list there of new sorts of locos that are in the timetable. And here you go. So we've got the 380, the star of the show, that's there. We've got 170 services. What? Oh, nice. Okay, so we've got a couple of depot moves to Shields Depot. Cool. Didn't realise there was 170 services. Obviously got the 314, which does a couple more services. I don't know whether these are unique ones or whether they sub in for some of the 6-car 380 runs. Oh, that's another thing as well. The 380 has Dash 0 and Dash 1 services. So the Dash 0 is the 3-car variant and the Dash 1 is the 4-car variant, I think. And they both do different types of services. But I think the 314, I would assume, would sub in for the 3-car services, as you have a 3-car variant of the 380, so it makes sense. Got the 37-5, which does a couple of rail tours. We've got the 385, which I think does... Oh, it does a fair lot of stuff there. There's a lot of depot... It's mainly depot moves. But yeah, we've got plenty of stuff going on there with the 385. Got some more BR Blue locos, which I think do different types of rail tour. Yeah, they look all different to me. Okay, cool. So they do different rail tours. You've got the 52 on here as well. Cool. Nice, okay. So you've got different sorts of rail tours that you can run with different diesels. And we've got a little bit of freight as well. That's engineering works and RHTT stuff. Right, so that's what we get. A fair chunk of stuff. A lot more than what was initially in the timetable. We also will have 158 services, which I think will be AI once that comes out. And then we'll also have the Azuma 801 as AI, and I think I've seen the Flying Scotsman about too. Yeah, so the timetable looks decent. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We're going to jump into the 380. I'm going to do a service from Neilston up to Glasgow Central, and I'm going to have a look at the difference sort of coming into Glasgow Central. I did a before and after video, and obviously you can see that the skyline and whatever's changed. So a key thing I want to focus on in this is what's the traffic like going in and out of Glasgow Central as we approach it. It's going to feel a bit more alive, feel like it is an actual, key terminus station. So yeah, let's jump into the 380 at Neilston and make our way up to Glasgow. Right, here we go. I've jumped into 1 November 05 Neilston to Glasgow Central. Let's get ourselves set up. So I'm guessing the key controls are here. So there you go, there's the master key. There's an F there, which is forwards. Cool. We've got to wait a second. Oh, we're not on a platform. Ah, okay, so we're in here. So I remember in the old timetable, you'd bring a 314 into the end of Neilston. You'd then drive it in, and then you could shunt it back, which I think would be one service. So I guess with these services, you'd obviously probably the service would end in the siding, and then the new service would start as you come out of it. Okay, that's cool. So we started here, we've got to wait here for 30 seconds. Let's set our lights up. Where are they? I'm guessing that's exterior lights. Let's put that on to daylight. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Lovely stuff. Right. It's looking really good, the 380. It looks funky, doesn't it? It looks a bit of a funky train. I know they've you know, raved about this sort of gangway which folds out. It's quite strange. So I'll figure out how to do that. We'll get to Neilston first. Where are we calling at? I'm assuming we'd be calling at all stops. In fact, let's have a listen to the traction motors. Sounds very similar to the 700. I'm not a fan of the 700 sounds, I won't lie, because it's sort of like, I don't know, it grates on me a little bit. But I mean, I've listened to what Class 380s sound like in real life, and it sounds pretty much spot on to me. Right, so let's stop. Is there a stop car marker somewhere? I can't quite remember. It's probably down there somewhere. Right, there we go. I'm going to stop it there. I think it'll be all right. Cool. Open it. Oh, what's this? No image expected here. Well, what is expected to be there? Is that like CCTV or something? The door sounds sound good. What about the horn? Is it got a strong horn? Let's find out. Oh, okay, that's a bit different to the other horns we've got. The other horns are just ridiculously loud, so that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. So it looks funky. Can we do the gangway? Hold on. There was a way to do it. I looked at it in the preview stream. Front end gangway half. Deploy. Is that doing something? Oh, it's doing something. Oh dear. Okay. That looks a bit funky, doesn't it? Look at its nose. It's got a massive nose. Gosh, it's a bit like my nose. Now I should be able to bring that back. So if I hold that in a position for a couple of seconds, is that coming back in? Is it doing anything? Oh, look, it's going in. Nice. Okay, that's a cool little animation. Lovely stuff. I love that they've put that in there. Let's get the door shut. Door sounds are nice. Cool. And let's have a proper listen to the traction motors. If I can. Hold on. Can we go? Right, let's have a listen to the traction motors. Yeah, sound pretty decent to me. It can accelerate quick. Look at it go. It's got some acceleration on it, hasn't it? Look at it go. Wonderful stuff. Right, nice. Initially, it looks good. It sounds good. I think I'm going to enjoy it, you know. The weathering's really nice on the front. Look at that. Very well weathered. And of course, it's in the beautiful Scotrail livery, which is, as you know, my favourite livery, because it's just beautiful. A nice blue and white colour. Absolutely, right up my street. Anyway, next stop is Patterton in 3.3 miles time. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this. Do you know what? This is quite nice, you know, actually. It's nice and quiet in the cab. Well, you can hear that there's, you know, traction motors and whatever else, but it's quite peaceful. Nice and modern. We will have a little look around the inside of the train once we get to a station. If I remember, I'll have a look at Patterton. We need to look at where we're calling at. I forgot to do that. So we're calling at Patterton, White Craigs, Williamswood. I'm assuming we'd call it all of them. Merend, Pollokshields East. Oh, hold on a minute. Where's Cathcart? Wouldn't it normally go up to these stations? So are we running like a semi-fast? So we go straight into Glasgow Central. Okay, so I'm guessing we skip all the circles like stations. Okay, sure. I ain't got a problem with that. Didn't realise you had services like that. I don't recall them having any services like that in the original timetable. So cool, we've got a different variety of services. Unless the Neilston services don't call it a circle anymore. That would be a bit strange. I'll have to have a look into the timetable services a bit more. I mean, by the time I'm uploading this video, there will be a live stream on this and the new timetable. So if you want to see any more bits and bobs of the 380, make sure you check out that stream. This is quite cool. I've not noticed this before. I think this is different to what it was like in the previous version. There's a lot of construction work. Now, I believe there is a new station being constructed here. I forget what it's called. It starts with a B, I think. So it looks like they're prepping the land for a car park and a train station. So I'm guessing that's something that's been recently added, which is quite cool. Nice little touch. Oh, we've got another 380 here. Hello. Got a friend. Lovely stuff. All right, cool. So it's a bit busier already because normally on this portion of the route you wouldn't really see much going on. That's one thing I want to see is how much busier the route is. I would like to hope it's a lot busier. Oh, we're going across this bridge now. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I remember saying I made a video once about Cathcart Circle should get updated. That was like 2 weeks before they announced the Class 380. And I did say in that video when I was crossing that bridge just then, I'd love for this route to be upgraded to Tod 4, and you know, Lord and behold, it's been upgraded, and I'm well chuffed about it, because it's I've often said with these route upgrades, certain routes really do need it. Certain popular routes, certain routes that look nice initially, and you know, with the Tod 4 would just look spectacular. So I'm so glad they've gone through and done it, and obviously give us the addition of the 380. So you know, it's revitalised an older route, and I think they should keep going with it, because it seems to be received well, and you know, we can relive these older routes and have a great bit of fun on them. Anyway, here is Patterson coming up now, so let's see how the brakes are on this unit. I know that the brakes aren't the best on the 314, so I'm guessing new brakes, relatively modern brakes, should be all right. I think we'll be all right, you know, 25%, possibly. I think we'll be okay there. Yeah, something like that. Is it right to the end? Right to the end of the station? Full brakes? Yeah, we'll put full brakes on. Decent. Okay, cool. Okay, so this no image expected here. This would be CCTV, I think. I'm guessing, because the way that it turns on every time the train stops. So obviously, like, when the train stops, the driver would have a look, make sure that it was all clear before they opened the doors and stuff. Cool, nice little feature. This is Patterson, and my cats just ran away, made a noise, so sorry if you heard that. Not really much has changed scenery-wise. I know there's been a few bits and bobs of scenery changes. Obviously, like I said, that building site's down there. But, you know, the stations, obviously, not much has changed, but they look so much different and better, if you know what I mean. Oh, someone's just started their car. Which car was that? It'd be cool if, like, a car started moving now. Something's moving somewhere. Sounds like my car. Sounds a bit old and rickety. Interesting that the PIS is showing services every 15 minutes or so, which is quite cool. Lovely stuff. Nice. Right, next up is White Craigs, which I believe is where the UFO is. I've not got the mastery installed, so I do need to have a look at that in the stream. I'll remind myself to do it. Off we go. Let's go to White Craigs. Lovely stuff. It sounds quite nice, actually. I know I said it sounds similar to the 700, but it's got its own unique little sound to it. It's mixed well. It's not overly loud, and it's not, you know, right in your face. Oh, that's cool down there, isn't it? That's a really cool shot down there. If there was another train coming the other way, then that would be a great shot down there. Anyway, right, just under a mile to White Craigs. Let's go. Right, coming into White Craigs now. One thing that I find quite interesting is that obviously on the Neilston branch, you're limited to about 50. I think top speed is 55. In the 314, it feels like you're going quite quick. In this, obviously, because it's a bit bigger, you've got like a higher up vantage point. It doesn't feel like you're going as fast. So that's quite an interesting sort of perspective, really. We've got a different sort of view of the route and sort of different sense of immersion, let's say, because obviously in the 314 it's a bit smaller, it's a bit older, a bit more rickety as you're going along, so it's a different sort of experience. So it's cool that we've got something new, and we've got a new way to experience the route. You got that sort of hum sound that a lot of electric trains make. Why do they make that sound? I'm not too sure what that is. I'm guessing it's something to do with the pantograph, because that's there. I don't know. If you know, let me know. A lot of you will know. Anyway, the UFO mastery is over here somewhere. If you don't know what the UFO mastery is, if you complete a certain amount of mileage and a certain amount of tasks, you unlock a little UFO, crashed UFO thing scene over there, which is quite cool. Anyway, let's lock the doors and get on to, is it Williamswood next? I think it is, yeah, Williamwood. Cool. Right, lovely stuff. Let's go. Full power! Let's go! Only 0.8 miles, we'll get there in no time. We've got a minute and 15 seconds to get there. I think we'll be all right, you know. Off it goes. Cool. Oh, that's a good thing to look at. The PIS. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the front PIS. There's nothing. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful. The weathering a bit closer up is quite nice, isn't it? Look at that. Very dirty on the front, as a train normally is, because they don't wash them, do they? It's cool down here though. This weathering's really good. I am a fan of that. And here we go. This is Williamwood. Let's slow down. 50% brakes. The brakes seem to be quite good on this, actually. I know with some of the newer units, it's been very much brake free, doesn't do anything. So 100% brakes does feel like 100% brakes. I feel sorry for the passengers though. Cool. Lovely stuff. Right, that's William Wood. That's a decent stop. We're just about in. That's all right. Nice. Interestingly, not all the doors have opened. Okay, is that because we're off the platform on this carriage? So these doors haven't opened. Is that a little feature, or is that something that it's just not opened all the doors intentionally, or is it broken? I don't know. We'll test that. We'll intentionally skip a station. I say intentionally just to cover myself. But is selective door operation a thing? That'd be cool if it is. Right, let's go. Next stop is Murrend. Is that how you say that? I always struggle with a name or two on a route. Cool. Not actually experienced departing in the cab itself. I keep looking outside, so it's nice. It's quite relaxing actually. It's a really nice cab. I really am enjoying this actually. This is really nice. Right, full throttle, 1.2 miles. Got a minute and a half to get there. I think we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Let's go. Cool. Right, whilst we're going, I'm just gonna let it coast because we can. We've got a mile, so let's have a look through the actual train. Oh, the seats look nice and comfortable, don't they? They're a bit like the some 158 seats are like that. Lovely stuff. Right, you can go through there, and you've got first class down here, I think, somewhere. Nice. Yeah, I love the Scotrail maquette. It's beautiful. Working toilet? Question mark? No, I don't think so. Cool. Let's go through here. Anything in here? Hello. How are you enjoying this brand new train? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's all right actually.
Cool. Right, I need to get to the cab because we are almost near Murrend. Right, hold on. Can we get there before we get to the station? Not if we get stuck in the doors. Come on, quick, go. Right, shut the door so they can't see what's going on. You can't see what's going on. We're all right. Nice. Okay, we made it. Right, here we go. Coming into Murrend now. Let's 50% brakes. Sure, should be all right. Maybe need a bit more brake on it. Should be okay though. Should be fine. Hopefully. Cool. Let's have a look from the outside. Let's have a listen to it arriving from outside. Nice. Sounds good, doesn't it? It actually does sound quite good. Sounds pretty much spot on to what I've heard. Right. Interestingly, these front two doors aren't opening. I think that might be a bug. I think it might be. Can we kind of force them open? Should be okay. I'm not too sure why these doors aren't opening. I mean, initially I thought there might have been some selective door operations, but it might just be a bug. Hopefully that gets ironed out. Not too much of an issue there. Right, let's go. Next stop is Pollock Shields East. So we're going to be skipping the likes of Cathcart, Mountain Florida, and whatever these two are. I think one of them is called Queen's Park. We're going to get stopped because there is a train up there, which looks like either a 6-car one of these or a 6-car 314. Right, let's go. 2.1 miles to Pollock Shields East. We'll be going past Cathcart in a minute, and we'll have a look for any other AI. Off it goes. Right, let's get down to 20 mile an hour now, because as we approach the circle, we have slower speeds. Because it's very twisty turny, isn't it, the Cathcart circle itself. So we've got down to 20 mile an hour, right? So the brakes are much better on this than what they were on the 314. So that would make sense. The 314 is like, what, 30 years old? So I'm not overly surprised that the brakes are better on a... I mean, this is, what, 14 years old? I think this first entered service in like 2010. Something like that anyway. Right, this is Cathcart. Obviously not stopping here. But I'm guessing trains would. Let's have a look at the PIS. Anything stopping here? Oh yeah, we've got trains every 13, 14 minutes or so. Where's that one going? Mount Florida. So that's going that way, obviously. Cool. And then these. So some Neilston services do call here. Okay, so it might just be because it's early morning. Oh, all the joint sounds are nice. When it goes over the points and stuff, it sounds quite nice, a nice little rumble. I know in some trains it doesn't sound very good, so in that it sounds like it actually sort of goes through the train, if you know what I mean. Lovely stuff. Here's Mount Florida. Lovely stuff. So if you didn't see it in the before and after video, I did say that this station is the pause menu. That pause menu up there with the PIS and the wall in the background, it is this station. It blatantly is. So once our 380 moves out of the way, you'll be able to see that it's based blatantly here, in it. It's from a certain angle. Can't quite get the angle right, but it is that one, isn't it? It's that shot that's in the pause menu. Anyway, I mean that's subject to change, isn't it? Because there's rumours about TSW5 and stuff, but speculation isn't for this video. That's another video entirely. Anyway, down to 30 mile an hour. and then the next stop that we'll be passing through, I think, is Cross Hill. I want to check if it clips the wall. That's one thing I actually want to check. Right, here we go. We're coming into Cross Hill now. So there's that little sort of bit in the wall where it comes out. So will it hit it? No, it's just about fine. Okay, so I'm guessing it's like that in real life, because all the trains seem to go past it absolutely no problem. Still a little bit nerve-wracking that you have to go, you're like inches away from a wall. You know, if you had a train that was just a little bit too big, you'd either have a scraped train or you'd have a broken wall. Either of them don't sound good to me. Anyway, 0.6 miles away from Pollokshields East, and yeah, and then we can do a little stretch into Glasgow Central. Right, here we go. We're almost in Pollokshields East. We don't need to put too much braking on. This bridge here that we're going under, I believe at some point you'd see 170s crossing there, which I think they do in real life. Is this? Yeah. I think you'd see 170s coming along here. You used to be able to glitch through the wall and the invisible wall and get down there, but you can't do that anymore. I tested it in the stream the other day. We need to slow down actually. We're coming up to that red, so we'll stop the train there. But yeah, you can see 170s going across here, and I think you'll probably see 158s when that comes out, which I don't think is too far away. Anyway, we need to slow down because we have got a red at the end of this platform, and we don't fancy spadding. We've done well so far. Right, let's stop. We are 50 yards away, but fine, let's stop there. It's okay. It's all right. Have the doors fixed themselves? I wonder. Ah, yeah, the doors are fine. Okay, so maybe we do have selected door operations. I don't know. Interesting. Let me know if that's the case. Right, for some reason we've got to wait here for another 30 seconds. So is there anything else coming? That'll be interesting. Oh yeah, there's something else coming here. So I'm guessing this will come along here. So we'll have to wait for that to pass us first. Oh wait, no, that's coming into here, I think. Oh, I don't know. Wait, if we lock the doors and at half past 28:30, we should be good to go. I don't think there's anything coming from that way. No, I don't think so. Would services like 170s and stuff, would they come down here and then go on to down here? I think this is called Crossmiloof, which actually has some scenery now. It actually has platforms. Didn't have that before. Yeah, cool. Right, we've got a green light. Okay, I was concerned we had a red light issue there, but we don't. All clear. Cool. Right, let's go. Key thing I want to see now as we approach Glasgow Central in 1.2 miles time is the difference going in different types of stock. Obviously, like without the 158, it won't be as busy because half of the stock I think is diesels. And obviously the 170s don't go into Glasgow Central very often. So I think for now, obviously, we will have 314s, 380s, and 385s, and eventually when the 158 comes out, we'll see a lot more. Is this a 314? Oh, lovely. Hello, 314. How do you feel? You got some friends now? Yeah, you got some friends to play with on the circle. Oh, it's happy about it. Seems it anyway. Cool. Yeah, so once the 158 comes out, which I'm planning on getting, despite the fact I felt a little bit annoyed about it in the stream yesterday, we will see a lot more stock going on. Key thing I want to spot though is the Azuma at some point. As we approach Glasgow Central as well, one thing I have noticed that I'm not too happy with is there is a few stuttering issues. And I think that is just to do with the route itself, not the 380 update, 380 DLC even. I think the remaster with the lighting has changed something. I've noticed a bit of stuttering just on the circle bit coming along here. It was fine down here, not a problem. But as we've come around here, there's a few bits of stuttering. So hopefully that gets ironed out in the next few weeks. Right, as we're on the approach to Glasgow Central, we've got a 380 here. Hello. Lovely stuff. So we've got something leaving. Let's actually have a look inside Central. Let's see, have a look at the map. Oh, we've got so much more going on now. That's so much better. There's obviously a few platforms that are empty, but I'm guessing they would initially they would have 158s in, and I think they mentioned in the announcement article that there would be like shared platforms, so you'd see 158s and 380s in the same platform. But it's beautiful coming into this station. It's wonderful, and even this bridge is really nice as well. This bridge has always been a nice shot, and obviously the skyline as well. If you've not seen it, looks very nice. So if you already own Cathcart Circle, you'll get this update free of charge. Obviously for the new update, you will need to get the Class 380, which is not overly expensive. It's only £12.99, which is standard loco DLC price. Used to be £11.49, but obviously with the cost of living and whatever, that has increased to £12.99. £1.50 change, not too much of an issue. Oh, hold on a minute. There's a 380 in our platform. Okay, cool. So we have to go into the same platform as as trains that are already in there. Okay, cool. So will this couple up to that now? I'm gonna hang fire and have a look. Anyway, right, we need to stop next to this 380, which is quite neat actually. That's a cool little feature. The fact that you have to pull in when there's a train already in your platform. Cool, nice. Right, I'm guessing we would couple up to this. Would we? I know we wouldn't, because that's already coupled up, I think. Okay, interesting. Well, whatever then. Yeah. So multiple trains do go into the same platform, which is cool. Lovely stuff. And we didn't do too bad there. Did a little bit of speeding. That's fine. Took us half an hour, and we've driven just shy of 10.5 miles. Lovely stuff. Cool. So that would now go back to wherever it's going. Would that go back to Neilston? I'm guessing so. Yeah, it looks like it goes back to Neilston. Cool. So a 7-minute changeover as people are getting off there. Let's have a little look around Glasgow Central. Let's have a look at the differences with stock. So obviously these platforms now were empty beforehand. So there's all sorts of stuff in here now, mainly 380s, which I'm guessing go to different sorts of destinations. Let's have a look. Ardrossan Harbour. Is that how you say that? Glasgow Central. Cool. Oh, we've got a 385 here. They kind of blend in, don't they? They look very similar, the 385 and the 380. Lovely stuff. Look at this. Got 380s, got 385, got 314. So soon we'll see the 158 in here as well. And then you would see Azumas in here as well at some point. Probably not yet, because I think the Azumas they only come into the station what, 3 or 4 times a day, I think. So they're not as often, but you would see them going past wherever it is, Newton down here. So if you pulled into Newton, you would see him here. One thing I do want to have a look at actually is Newton. I won't look at it in this video, but I'll look at it in the stream. You can see a lot more going on at Newton now. More trains cool there. Let's have a look at the PIS boards. I want to see if there's any sneaky little like Avanti West Coast or Trans-Pennine Express sort of services. Let's have a look. Let's have a little pan next to it. Scotrail. Oh dear, Scotrail. Yeah, more Scotrail. Okay, yeah. So there's no sneaky things in there. So there was in some dev builds. I think they were just placeholders, which is a shame. So West Coast Main Line isn't confirmed, unfortunately. Anyway, it looks a lot nicer. A lot more people walking around the station. Cool. A lot busier. I like it, and the performance isn't too bad as well. There's a few frame drops, but I think it's just getting used to having more trains in Glasgow Central. But yeah, I'm so much happy with this. I'm really impressed with this. We've even got working PIS boards over here. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. It's nice to see a route that we've had for a little while, you know, revitalised and got a new timetable. It seems a lot busier now. You know, a lot of people complain that these stations are quiet, and like people have said, oh, we've got loads of empty terminus stations and key stations. You know, Birmingham New Street's empty, Edinburgh Waverley was empty, and blah blah blah. You know, give them a chance to to build the stock up, and they'll, you know, go back and revisit it and give it a whole new lease of life. And this is a prime example of it. So I'm impressed. You've done a good job. Oh, we've got another 380 coming in there, which is coming into a same platform as another. Lovely stuff. Right, so a lot of platform sharing. That's quite a cool little feature, actually. Nice. So that was a first look at the Class 380. What do I think of it? I think it's really good, actually. It sounds good. It looks good. You've got a few cool little features with the, you know, the gangway door folding upwards and stuff. It brings a whole new timetable to a route that I love so much. I think it's a brilliant route. So the fact that we've got a much busier timetable with 385s, 314s, eventually the 158, yeah, I'm all here for it. So yeah, it's worth every penny. I mean, what, $12.99? Yeah, you can, you know, $12.99's not even a burger or, you know, whatever in some places. So decent price, and I think it's well worth it. So yeah, that was a first look at the Class 380. Have you got this route? Have you got this DLC? What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. Got loads of stuff going on. Oh, are these going to couple together? Oh, this is cool. Let's watch this. Let's watch these two couple together. Nice. Look at this. Lovely stuff. They're slowly going up now. Cool. Nice. Okay, that was cool enough to interrupt the intro. Cool. I said intro then, I meant outro. Anyway, right, talking of the outro, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'd massively appreciate it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye bye.